The use of special objects in Feng Shui is ancient. They have many names. Sometimes they are called Feng Shui cures or remedies or talismans or even lucky charms. These special objects are believed to be able to bring protection and good fortune. I'm Natalia Kaylin. I am a Feng Shui designer. Today I'll show you my top 5 picks of Feng Shui objects that you can easily find on Amazon. We will discuss the use of coins, crystals, particular gemstones, woolu and piyao. Some of them are used to enhance and raise the energy for prosperity, some for relationships, health, while others for protection and general good luck. I will explain how each one of them works and where in your home it might be placed to achieve good results. What are these objects? I define them as objects with a certain concentrated energy that is supposed to influence the energy of our home and people in it in a specific positive way. If placed correctly, it can enhance the energy of the space. Let me say that I love these items, they are proven to work, but I want you to know that you can achieve good results with just using basic Feng Shui principles such as Bagua, balancing 5 elements, and Yin-Yang. Therefore, working with the right colors, shape, materials without using any Feng Shui items. Overall, I prefer good design rather than using Feng Shui remedies, especially if they don't fit your culture, aesthetics, and style. But, sometimes it's just so easy and beautiful to use one or few of those items. Here are 2 rules I suggest to follow. Rule number 1 is use them only if you like the item, if you are attracted to it. Even if you are neutral to it, you can still use it, but if you don't like it, then I don't recommend using it. Most likely it's just not going to work for you. Rule number 2 is if you have a lot of clutter, it is best to deal with that first before you place any Feng Shui objects. They are potent things, but you have to have a strong foundation. These items do work on energy and can shift the energy of your space, but they work much better if energy is not stagnant or hectic. Good design comes first. I tend to use Feng Shui objects or cures that are less cultural and more universal. They appeal to people because they are beautiful and people can sense positivity emanating from them. Let's start with coins. Coins are a universal symbol of prosperity and wealth. In Feng Shui, number 6 relates to heavenly luck, number 9 relates to prosperity. In period 9, which is the period we are in now, starting 2024 till 2044. Number 9 is very auspicious now. Coins are often tied with a red string. Red color here acts as an amplifier of the energy and also tying them together creating stronger energy. There are many rules for placing the coins, but without making things too complicated, if you are working on enhancing your prosperity, you can place 6 coins in the southeast or northwest part of your home and 9 coins in the southern part of your home. My next favorite Feng Shui object is Faceted Crystals. I love them because they are super easy to use and they are universally appealing to people. They work on pure principles of physics, which is the ability to refract light. Because they are faceted, they act like little prisms, splitting regular white light into colors of the rainbow. Everyone loves rainbows. You get this beautiful uplifting effect, but you have to place them in the window so that sunlight can hit them. I have an entire video dedicated to crystals and wind chimes explaining how they work and where to place them. I will link it in the description for you if you'd like to learn more. In general, you can place them in any window where the sun can reach them and where you want to have this energy uplifting effect. To be more specific, if you are working on enhancing your prosperity luck, you can place a crystal in your southeast or south window. If you want to bring more energy into your relationships, you can place a crystal in your southwest. And if you want more vibrant energy for your health and family aspects, place a crystal in the east window. Especially it is good if you see the rainbows, even when you're just passing by. It will uplift your mood in addition to uplifting the energy of the space. If you don't want to hang crystals, you can use these beautiful lotus flowers that are made from faceted crystals, and you can place them on window sills. Now, I want to share with you two of my favorite gemstones and how I use them. I recommend to pick the ones with strong and pure vibrations of the natural energy of the earth. I did search here for white quartz cluster. For example, on this page, I really like these. I wouldn't choose this because it is not as clear, or this one just doesn't look good. But these are beautiful. You probably will not get exactly the same one like in this photo, but it will be something similar. I would pick the largest one you can afford. It's just going to be stronger influence and aesthetically more visible in the room than a smaller piece. If you put them in the right place, the area will emanate strong energy and strengthen the energy field of the room. White quartz is great in the west area of your home, strengthening children and creativity aspect, and also in the northwest, enhancing helpful people area. White quartz has pure, soft and healing energy from the depth of the earth. Strong positive energy in the helpful people area brings new opportunities and therefore prosperity. Prosperity area is in the southeast, but prosperity rarely works without helpful people. These areas work together. So now you got coins in the southeast and south, faceted crystals in the southeast and south, and a white quartz cluster in the northwest to strengthen your potential for prosperity. I love rose quartz. It brings a heartfelt feeling and joy to the space. If you are working on bringing some good loving energy into your relationships or even loving yourself more, rose quartz is best to use in the southwest part of your home. There are unpolished raw pieces and also polished ones if you like it better. You can also place a heart in your bedroom if it feels appropriate. The next favorite item is wooloo. This one is more cultural than the other ones. It's mostly used as a Feng Shui cure or remedy to prevent health issues. Because it is a gourd, it can contain energy, right? It acts as a container. The best ones are made of metal. Metal absorbs certain negative energy that relates to sickness. These gourds or wooloos are used in a Feng Shui flying star system, which is a house astrological system. They're used to absorb negative energies and negative influences specific to health. You don't need to know flying star to use them. I can tell you a good placement that doesn't require a knowledge of flying star. You can place them in your bedroom on each nightstand, or you can carry it in your purse as a keychain. Once again, Feng Shui enthusiasts use them to prevent, which is absorb and contain any negative health influences. Tune in, and if you feel attracted to it, you can use it. If it's too much for you or too strange, then don't use it. The last favorite object I want to talk about today is Piyao. This is a legendary magical creature similar to a dragon, for example. Dragons are magical creatures, right? You can see it has a lion head, a horn, and wings. Piyao is a heavenly creature that brings protection, luck, and prosperity. People say it is a loyal creature, if you have an affinity with it. I have him on my desk, but I place him the way that he doesn't look at me directly. You can also have him as a keychain, talisman to carry with you. I know logically it may not make sense, but I prefer to see the world as a place with all kinds of different energies that we can work with and play with. These objects work on different layers. They work on energy of the space, and they also work on you. What these items can help you is to shift your awareness from nothing going to work for me, or I can't, or this is not for me, to something different. To believing that you can be lucky and wealthy and happy and healthy. To see the world as a place of opportunities and where everything is possible. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video and subscribe for more ideas and tips. I would love to hear your comments below what you think about these objects or if you have any experiences with them. You can find all of these items on Amazon. I will add links in the description below if you'd like to investigate them.